Welcome back to the Brad Rach vlog. This is a vlog that I've been wanting to do for a long time, probably about 3 months. We are going to go through basically room by room and show the old house versus all the renovations that we've done. And I'm especially excited because today we have a sponsored video. We're going to have a little fun with this sponsorship, so stay tuned and we'll be right back. As a family of now 7, with 5 children under 5, I cannot think of a more appropriate sponsor for today's video.
It's so weird that we have 5 kids instead of 4.
It is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
We made the jump.
So weird.
We made the jump from 3 to 5.
It's so silly that we only have 3 big kids and 2 little kids.
You're silly. Today's sponsor for the video is the Q5 robot vacuum from Roborox. And with these guys here, how messy they are, and myself included, it's a nice addition to our family. Allow me to introduce our new best friend. This is the Q5 Plus from Roborock Robo Vacuum. And let me tell you, this thing sucks. How much does this thing suck? 2,700 PAs. That's how much this thing sucks. It can rip debris out of your carpet and clean it wonderfully. Not only will this beauty do 3D mapping of your home, but if you have multiple levels, like we're a 2-story home, it'll do multiple levels as well. We're gonna put this Q5 Plus to the test. We have some cereal. We have some goldfish. We have some hair. And we have some dirt. Our cats really like to play in the dirt. The Q5 Plus has a automatic sensor that if it comes onto a rug or carpet, the suction increases. So let's see if it can get these goldfish. There's some pet hair and there's some dirt in there. Let's see it pick it up. So I was just having it do the zone where the kids were eating, and it shows you on the map exactly like where it's at. Oh, finished cleaning. And look at that. Clean. Awesome. It's really awesome to have the ability to be sitting on the chair, rocking your baby, open up the app, pick the area you want your robot vacuum to clean, and boom, it'll go clean it for you. Talk about convenience. So it just auto emptied, and there is a bag that collects. And it could take up to 7 weeks to fill that bag. Replacing that bag, really simple. The LDS navigation system behind this thing is really neat. It effectively maps your home, and then in the app, there's all kinds of features that you can use and kind of customize your cleaning and put up invisible walls and neat stuff like that. Our family's really loving the Roborock Q5 Plus, and we know you will too. If you're interested, there's links below in the description box. Check them out. Huge thank you to Roborock for sponsoring today's vlog. we enter the front door, all new flooring. I'm going to say that a couple of times, like all new flooring throughout. The entryway, definitely new to this house, would be some infant car seats. And I really like what Rachel did with the light fixture and then this beautiful, whatever you call that thing. And then another infant car seat and shoe storage in there. And then this is, I mean, it's hard to say like what my favorite or the biggest transformation is, but obviously in here, I mean, immediately you notice the new fireplace. And I said we were gonna do stone, and we ended up doing stone. And then obviously we opened that up. And yeah, I still love these windows and the view to the golf course. It's really fun watching people come up the golf course and putt out there on the hole. Also new to this place, one baby's right there and the other one's eating in our room. Over here in this bathroom, we did just a little bit, just a brand new vanity with mirror and light, and replaced the toilet. And then we just did some beadboard, painted obviously and trimmed out. And we painted all of the walls. This is a color called Agreeable Gray, and I agree with it. Next is our bedroom. We have a feeding baby. We didn't really do much in here except for obviously the flooring. We have a fan that we're gonna put up in here as well. And then obviously I installed the curtains over there. Now, probably the third biggest transformation is the master bathroom. We ripped out the old tub and shower combo and just made it a heck of a lot more contemporary. Pardon the, so Rachel actually has a really great method of giving the infant twins a bath. She gets it really warm, gets that towel warm, wraps it around the babies, and they just love it. It's been a much smoother process this time around than with the other three. We have yet to clean the shower since we moved in, so that'll clean up nice. But you're probably always gonna find, one of the kids' toys in there. We got a new toilet, which was desperately needed. Obviously, tiled the floors and upgraded the double vanity. And we kind of contemplated about a light fixture, but I think it ended up being just fine with just doing one, because there was only one electrical source there, so it would have been a real pain in the butt to get another one down there. So I think it looks perfectly acceptable just having one. Okay, now the twins' nursery, which they're not in there yet, therefore it's not clean in here. So no judgment. For now, we have the Peloton in here. That's probably gonna move to our room when the twins move in here, which I picture them moving in here when they're done with their snoo. So probably right around 4 months or so. Got the rocking chair. Barb, Rachel's mom, and her aunt Laurie actually came over, and Rachel had picked out this beautiful, I don't know if you call that a mural or wallpaper or whatever, but came over and put it all up for her. So that was really sweet. And then that light fixture was kind of a pain in the butt to put, because it shipped without those attached. So yeah, that was kind of a pain in the butt, but it's really pretty. And it's on a dimmer, so I can dim it. The dimming feature, which is really nice. That thing gets really bright. All right, so I'm picking back up, coming through the living room here. We'll go outside first. Added this tiki outdoor table. Pretty happy with that. Man, it is really hot out. Obviously I have my smoker. The kids have their, whatever you call those, not sensation bins, whatever those bins are called. Anyway, so yeah, that's the balcony transformation. Sensory bin. In from the back patio. I think it came out great. So we're not quite done just yet. I'm actually in the middle of sanding the front piece of this down. It's gonna match the lower cabinets. And I still need to put the trim piece in between, see where that gap is right there? I still need to put that trim piece in. But I'm really happy with how the kitchen's turned out so far. We're doing open shelving right there, and I think that'll really draw everything together. In addition to like the front that goes on there, I'm also doing sanding down and staining or polyurethaning the surround for the refrigerator. And I think we're gonna do an 18-inch wide pantry basically, or like a cabinet thing. I kind of want to do an open, so we have a counter there for our coffee bar. Obviously that's where we do our coffee. So I don't know, man. Tell me you have toddlers without telling me you have toddlers. Look at that up there. And then we haven't really done anything in the laundry room, so that's on the list as well. One of the things that we totally realized while we were finishing the kitchen cabinets was that we have to do new flooring in here. We thought that it was gonna like look okay just keeping the old tile, but it's not. They're pretty stained and beat up, and so it wouldn't be that expensive to do the flooring in here, especially if we match, basically the same material that we did, because the other flooring I think was only $2 a square foot, plus another I think $2.50. So it was basically less than $5 a square foot installed. So in the kitchen is where you should spend your money on a rehab. So I think we're gonna do new flooring in here. So that's a bit of a surprise. This has been a bit of a hard project for two reasons. One is because we have 4 people and 4 opinions. We're partners on this house with Rachel's parents, and another barrier was we weren't exactly sure how much we wanted to spend. The good thing is it's like this neighborhood, it's a higher end neighborhood, so we weren't going to outspend the neighborhood. We're not going to be like the nicest house on the block. But if we went too low end, then it just wouldn't be an attractive purchase, for Our ideal purchaser is probably going to be a retired couple that wants to be on the golf course and doesn't want to have to do maintenance for a yard and stuff like that. So, I don't know, I feel like the upgrades that we did, hopefully, you know, will attract that market. Head downstairs now, got brand new carpeting.
Come on.
Did the mixed style collage there, which I really like. Lyndle is excited to go downstairs. Yes, Bear?
Come to my room.
Okay.
Okay, we will.
Now, don't be alarmed. This is the playroom. It's extremely dirty. We didn't really do much in here. Obviously, we took down the old blinds. Not sure what we're gonna do down there. Added the TV, the flooring, and that's really about it that had to be done in here. Oh yeah, we have all new fans. I just haven't had the time to replace them yet, but I will. So we started at the golf course, and then this is what we've done so far. We added the kiddie pool, obviously added the fan and some furniture here, and then we go into the basement. This is Eloise's room, obviously. Flooring has been kept throughout. Haven't really done much in Eloise's room. Eloise, is there anything you want done in your room?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you want?
I want the screwdriver. Screwdriver?
Yeah? What are you gonna do with the screwdriver?
I'm gonna put some little pretty stuff on it.
Put some little pretty stuff on it?
Yeah, like.
I still need to hang. These are handwritten lyrics from Andy Baxter, which is part of Penny and Sparrow, our favorite band. Eloise was named after their song, Eloise. You should look it up, it's really good. Penny and Sparrow's an awesome band, it's our favorite. I need to hang that, I need to hang that thing. And then pretty much all we did in here really were the curtains and the floor, obviously. And gosh, that's really about it. And then pretty clean closet. Eloise, you run a tight ship. It's pretty funny. Eloise like has to have her room clean. If it's not clean before she goes to bed, she like, what do you say to us when you don't want something in your room?
Please.
Please get it out. All right, let's go next door. This is one of your playrooms. Yes, this is the one with the nugget. So this obviously used to be just storage only. Had concrete floors, was not finished. And so we came in here, added a couple of walls, textured and painted. Obviously flooring was throughout. Whoa! And on the list still, so one of our family friends is an electrician, and he's gonna come over, he's gonna remove those two harsh lights, those two shop lights, and put a fan with a lighting fixture in the very, very middle, so that it will make, so technically this is a non-conforming bedroom, so we could say it's a workout room. I'd really like to put a golf simulator in here. I don't know if it's enough space or not, I haven't measured, but I think this would be a perfect area for that, because right out the window, there's the golf course. So anybody that lives here most likely is a golfer. You think they're open? Oh, she said come in. Go ahead and open it.
Welcome to our room. Welcome to our room.
Very nice. Now, do you guys remember what this room looked like before we moved in?
No, messy?
No, it wasn't messy, but it was kind of musty and had old carpet and some stains on the carpet. So obviously, flooring was redone, curtains we added, and over here.
Bed, we added. This is my bed.
Yes, that is your bed. So this is the biggest
That's really nice.
Yes.
New big bed.
They are awesome. I love it. So this is one of the biggest transformations of the home. This used to be a walk-in closet, and now it is a brand new bathroom, which isn't quite done yet because we still, well, for one thing, we need to decorate the walls, do something over there, and then we need to trim out the shower. But I really like that tile color. Really happy with this. What is it? This Delta, I think it's called the Prism surround for the shower. It was easy to install and very functional, so I like that a lot. It's funny, like this was probably one of the easiest projects that we did, and literally added an entire bathroom and walk-in closet. So plenty of room for storage here in this closet. Obviously the kids don't use much of it, and there's room to expand, like that's one of those expandable closet things or whatever, and so we could add more on that wall if we wanted. So yeah, I'm really happy with how the bathroom has come so far. Across from Berend Lyndle's room is the utility room. I added a cat door because as soon as the cats get used to it, I'm gonna add their little robot in here. Probably where that wagon is, I'll probably move that wagon up to the garage when we start using it more. Obviously we're using it for storage. It can hold a lot of stuff. And probably before we move out, we'll drywall this in. This is obviously Berend Lyndle's bathroom and closet, the back of it. So I think we'll drywall that in so it looks complete. And then yeah, got a nice little utility room here.
I'll help you.
Actually, that fits perfect without even moving the wonderful, so works great.
That's exactly why we tell you not to stand on the furniture.
Then we go over here to the main bathroom for the downstairs. Now this is, you've heard me talk about it before. This has been the bane of my existence. I have been to multiple plumbing stores, and I always go in and like, you're not gonna believe me, but have you ever seen an 8-inch rough-in for a toilet? And everyone's like, no, that can't be true. Like you measured it wrong. And then I pull out the picture that I have of the rough-in with a tape measure, and everyone's like, oh, I've never seen that before. I don't know what you can do. Well, there's a couple of different options about what we can do. So so a standard toilet comes with the place where it drains is called the rough-in. Standard is either 10 inches or 12 inches. They do have some, what they call an offset. So this is like a 3-inch offset. So we could put it in there, but the thing that we would have to, for one thing, we'd have to cut out a bunch of the tile for it to fit. And also, so I don't want to move that because there's stuff down there. But we would have to cut the PVC piping inside of there, which could open up a pretty big can of worms. So what we're actually gonna do, the easiest solution for us actually, we got a slim tank toilet, and we're literally just gonna cut out some of the wall, and that way the whole toilet will just sit back and the rough end will be 10 inches. And I don't think it'll look too weird, especially with this patterned wallpaper, because just having like a small alcove inside of there, like you're not even gonna notice when you look, hopefully. Okay, so we replaced the old tub and surround with an extra deep, just like, it's not standard obviously because it's extra deep, but just, a standard tub. And then we did the next tile surround, which I'm really happy with how it came out. I think it looks great, and it was pretty darn easy. Like Dennis and I installed it in, I don't know, a couple hours. So that's an easy, nice upgrade. I really like the vanity that Rachel chose as well, but we still need a mirror, and I like the light fixture a lot. Head downstairs now. Got brand new carpeting.
Come on.
Did the mixed style collage there, which I really like. Lyndle is excited to go downstairs. Yes, Bear?
Come to my room.
Okay.
Okay, we will.
Now, don't be alarmed. This is the playroom.
Come on.
It's extremely dirty. We didn't really do much in here. Obviously, we took down the old blinds. Not sure what we're gonna do down there. Added the TV, the flooring, and that's really about it that had to be done in here. Oh yeah, we have all new fans. I just haven't had the time to replace them yet, but I will. Rach, you know what's funny?
What?
Have you seen like the movement on Instagram about like normalizing showing messy rooms in houses?
We've been doing that for years.
It's like, hey, you're welcome.
Yeah.
We've been doing that since 2017.
We were the trendsetter on that one.
Yep. Hashtag normalize messy rooms. Yeah, obviously they don't watch our vlogs. All right, well, we appreciate you guys being along for the journey. Again, to our sponsor, Roborock, for today's video. And make sure you look below for the link to that product. All right, have a great day.